Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Penguins TV. I just finished watching, maybe a minute and a half ago, the Montreal Canadiens win 3-2 in overtime. Called it. In Game 6. And I'm very happy for Montreal, the underdog, and a Canadian team going to the final. I can't help it. A Canadian team hasn't been in the Stanley Cup final since Vancouver lost in 7 games to the Boston Bruins in 2011, so it's been 10 years, and the Canadian team has not won the Stanley Cup since 1993, 28 years. So yes, I'm excited about a Canadian team going to the final. However, I would have rooted for whoever came out of this series. I really like the Vegas franchise, but yes, go Montreal. This was an exciting game. I really enjoyed watching it. Carey Price was ridiculous, and if you're a Montreal fan, I can only imagine how excited you are. They're my second favorite team, but not like it's not the same as it would be with Pittsburgh. But I'm thrilled that I'm happy because a Canadian team is going to the final, and I'm super happy because the underdog won. A lot of underdogs I'll root for. Not all the time. Depends who it is. It has to be a team I like. But this was fun. This was a huge upset. Now I hope Montreal can go on to win because Vegas is a good team that I would have rooted for in the final against whoever they played against. So this was so exciting. The crowd outside the Montreal arena, Mark Bergevin down by the bench. This is incredible. This is wonderful. Go Canada. The entire nation of Canada, I would think, will be rooting for the Montreal Canadiens. This is a wonderful thing. Been 10 years since we've been in the Stanley Cup final. Who we play, we won't find out till tomorrow night. Okay? So this game was good. It was very even first period. I liked it. Second period was quite even. Third period was well played. Montreal scored about 2-3 minutes into overtime. Robin Lehner played okay. Carey Price played well. The Canadiens just look special. They've now stopped like 31 straight penalty kills. They're the best playoff penalty kill in the history of the game. Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. I don't have enough good to say. If you're a Montreal Canadiens fan, congratulations. This is exciting. I'm excited for you, right? This is electric. This is spectacular. To the Vegas Golden Knights, I really like that franchise a lot. Congratulations to what you guys did. I'm sorry that you didn't make it to the final. I would have rooted for you. Just a phenomenal franchise. A phenomenal franchise that has now been to a Stanley Cup final in its first season, first or second round in its second season, and a conference final the last 2 years. Beat by Dallas last year in a conference final in 5, and by Montreal here this year in 6. So nothing to hang your head about, but I know you're disappointed if you're a Vegas fan. What a wonderful team. Just a couple little tweaks because they've got it all except for maybe that superstar center. I don't know how you fix that with the roster they've got, but they can. They've got the best goaltending duo in the league, and what a treat. Let's tell the tale of the tape here. Let's get into that next, okay? Tale of the tape. Let's check some stats. Okay, here we go. First period. Shea Weber, power play goal, unassisted, his first of the playoffs, and it was just into the corner. Braden McNabb went for it, and Kotkaniemi was going in with him to get the puck, but Kotkaniemi lost an edge and went into the boards. McNabb turned around and passed it right up the sideboards to Shea Weber. He took it and slapped an 86-mile-an-hour shot from the faceoff circle through Robin Lehner. I was trying to wonder how it went in. I thought Lehner should have had it. Kotkaniemi got back up and crossed right in front of Lehner's sight line as the puck was coming through. It was a screen. 1-0 Montreal. Okay, not too long later, 50 seconds later, Riley Smith with a great deflection in front of the net went to the dirty areas that nobody seems to be doing against Montreal because of that big, heavy defense. Well, Riley Smith did. Great deflection. His third of the playoffs, assisted by Shea Theodore, his 9th, and William Karlsson, his 11th. That ends the first period 1-1. Very even period. Second period, Cole Caulfield breaks in, gets around Braden McNabb again, and he goes high short side on Lehner. Lehner's got to get that one. You can't blame him on the first one. It was a screen, but that one, your goalie's got to stop that. McNabb involved on both of those. That's too bad for McNabb. But Caulfield's 4th, assisted by Joel Edmondson, his 6th, and Jeff Petrie, his 5th. That was at 9:36 of the second period. Third period, barely started, 1 minute in, 1:08. Alec Martinez ties it for Vegas, takes the pressure off, ties it at 2. His 4th of the playoffs. Another goal from their defense. Another goal. They got 5 goals from their forwards in this series. 1 from Riley Smith on the second line. 1 from Pacioretty on the first line. 3 from the third line. 2 of them were Nicholas Waugh, and 1, I can't remember who it was on the third line. Martinez, Petrangelo's 8th assist. Carlson's 12th assist. That makes it 2-2. All the way into overtime. No scoring the rest of the third. 1:39 into overtime. Arturi Lehkonen, his 3rd of the playoffs, the clincher to go to the Stanley Cup final. Assisted by Philip Deneau, his 3rd. And Brendan Gallagher should have an assist on that. I don't know why he's not. Maybe something happened there. But Montreal's going to the Stanley Cup final. Okay, this was incredible. I'm so happy. For Canadian hockey fans. I'm happy for anyone who's a fan of good hockey, but to know what it means to people in this country, and it's like when the Blue Jays and the Raptors go to final. It's a chance for us to win a championship in Canada. It doesn't happen very often. So yes, I'm rooting for the Canadiens. Call me a homer, but my favorite team is the Pittsburgh Penguins, but I'm rooting, Penguins aren't in it, so I'm rooting for a Canadian team. And I would have rooted for Vegas if they did. I really like Vegas. Okay, let's give you a little bit more statistics here to tell a little bit more about this game. Team comparison. Shots on goal, 39-32 for Vegas, okay? Shots on goal in the first were 10-8 for Vegas. Shots in the second were 12-13, 13-12 for Montreal. Shots in the third were 15-10 for Vegas. Overtime shots were 2-1 for Vegas. Power play, Montreal 1 for 3. Vegas 0 for 2. That was the difference in this series still. Penalty minutes, 6 for Vegas, 4 for Montreal. Face-offs, 135 for Vegas and 431 for Montreal. Hits, 31 for Vegas, 29 for Montreal. Block shots, 14 Montreal, 13 for Vegas. There was some missed refereeing in this game as well, but hey, it's going to happen. It was crazy to see, and just crazy to see Montreal win this. I feel bad for Vegas. Congratulations to you Vegas fans out there. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Consider subscribing. It means a lot to me trying to grow the channel here. We're doing really well lately, and I'll be back here tomorrow night for another game. Plus, you can see my art videos on YouTube of the time-lapse videos of this stuff. It's really fun to watch, satisfying to watch. Go check it out. Thanks for being with me. If you haven't got your vaccination yet, please go get your vaccination. It doesn't even hurt. You don't even know what happened. You're like, what happened? And then your arm could be a little bit sore for a couple days. No biggie. Makes us all safer. Be good to yourself. Be easy on yourself. Mental health, I know all about that. I say this at the end of every video. If you're going through it, it can get better. You can do things to make yourself get better, and you need help, ask for help. Okay? Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, try to be kind to someone else too. But take care of yourself first and foremost. Have a great night, and I'll be back in less than 24 hours. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye for now.